Hello everyone, today we are reviewing Gojira 1954, film directed by Honda. Now, Gojira is a black and white film, which I wasn't really deterred by. I'm pretty sure society has gotten better as time went on. Now, Gojira centers on a couple of characters. Hideo Gata, played by, I believe, Akira Takarado, and I got to the mainstay for a while. Emiko Mane, played by, I forget, but she's only appeared on, I believe, 2 Godzilla films. This one, and then Godzilla vs. Destroyer. We also have Dr. Yamane, played by, God, I don't really remember the name. And then Dr. Sarazawa, played by, I'm not even gonna attempt, because I don't really remember. Anyways, so the main plot of Gojira is that Godzilla basically sinks a couple of ships. He also makes his appearance on an island, I think. And then, of course, he sets off for Tokyo and completely destroys it. And eventually, it's up to the main character for Japan to destroy or help destroy Godzilla or kill him. Yeah, kill him. The film is very much my favorite film of all time. Yeah, what a show. Yeah, I don't really blame myself. It is a very good film, and it definitely does have. It basically speaks for any anti-nuclear message. Sorry if going against nuclear missiles or bombs. Because, again, Japan is the only country who has been subjected to the atomic bomb. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And this film is good. Its dialogue, again, somewhat good. Is somewhat good. If I had to speak of any negatives just to get that out of the way, I think technically speaking, I think there could have been Godzilla another set piece or something, but never for Godzilla to be on, but I don't think it would be necessarily. I would just like him to attack another city. Anyways, Godzilla could have gotten, and there really isn't many criticisms, honestly. Godzilla in his entire summation is pretty darn cool, and is pretty good. He's portrayed by Haru Nakajima. To be honest, he definitely does give Godzilla the weight of movement. Some of its positives is that it can singularly focus on Godzilla. It doesn't necessarily have to focus on, say, another monster. Though I guess I should have expected that, judging that the film literally is introducing Godzilla. That being said, the characters do in fact go through their trials and tribulations. One of my favorite moments, oh yes, spoilers I guess, is when Dr. Sarazawa is breaking down over the conflict of him having to use the oxygen destroyer. A weapon that could potentially kill Godzilla, but also could be used for devastation, similar to the atomic bombs. You could honestly compare him to Dr. Oppenheimer, who is the inventor of the bombs. The breakdown is pretty measurable and definitely does serve as one of the bleaker parts. In fact, this film is bleak. Everything about it is bleak. The entire setting is you got this unnerving presence with it. It has a very somber tone to it, and that's helped by the score, which is done by Akira Fukube. This is one of his many scores throughout it. Is this one of my favorites? You could go either way. To be honest, I don't necessarily think it's the greatest score of all time. I don't think it's... but I do think it definitely has some bangers, such as Godzilla's main theme. And I actually do like the little boat... the one that plays during the boat sequence. I also do like the main time. It gets you right in the feel with Godzilla's roar and theme. Speaking of which, I find it a bit rougher than it is in more recent versions. But I think that was the original recording from 1954. Judging that Godzilla's 67 years old, I shouldn't blame him. But anyways, I'll probably wrap it up for my review. I hope you like it, and if you want to give me any suggestions, go ahead. I could definitely improve my video a bit. Anyways, see you on the flip side.